it's cooked. If you've been watching me for a bit now, you might know that my laptop is 2 tiddly licks away from death. But it's gotten worse. Allow me to demonstrate for you, good sirs.
If you're new here from the youre video, this is good news. So this is the first part. There are 3 parts. That's like 4 hours of content for you, right? That's good, right? Wrong. Let's try to export this, right? Because I was like, oh, if it's going to be like 4 hours long, I might as well begin exporting this like sooner, right? So I like go to try to export it. Let's just try. Oh, it did it. It happened. Wait, did you? I don't know if you all heard it, but it turned off by its fucking self. It's dead. I was trying to tripod it. Oh my god, it's cooked, bro.
Yep, I didn't do anything. The PC just can't handle it. It just shuts off randomly. It like happens more often when it's plugged in. So I think it's like a CPU issue because it's like overheating, or voltage is just railing my PC. Either way, I just can't do super long form content because my PC, much like the submarine, cannot handle the pressure. So here we are again, back with 4-minute post. To be fair, good news. The money I got off the youre video was enough to push me over the threshold of like, yeah, I can build a good PC with this money. And funny story, I needed my bank info from my bank because I needed it for like YouTube AdSense, right? But me, a grown-ass man, hasn't used my bank account in like half a decade. So I had to go over there and check if the account was still like, you know, active. I go there and they're like, oh yeah, it's chill. You just have to update some of your info. So I'm filling out the forms and I'm like, oh, by the way, I need the info for like the Google AdSense, right? And they look at me with legit like the nanny the face, like I just stepped on their dog or something. And it's probably because I'd already filled out the form that was like what my source of income was and my estimated earnings, and they were like, this dumbass kid, we gotta do it again. So yeah, you know, my bad. And they actually like needed proof for what my YouTube channel was. So they were like, okay, screenshot it and send it to this email. So I do that, right? And then I see the girl like stand up and go over to the computer. So I'm like, oh, they're just gonna check it. And then I hear the printer just start going, and I'm like, they dead ass, they come back, right? And the screenshot is printed on a piece of paper. So legit in some bank somewhere, there's a screenshot of the Heartstuck IRL channel with 8,000 subscribers and the 2-hour Jakura lore dump in a vault somewhere. That is probably like the top 3 funniest things that have ever happened to me this year. So you know what? Yes, I know that's not a high bar because I don't do anything else with my time, but like, go f yourself. Anyway, when YouTube pays me out, which is hopefully this month, but maybe next month because I might have put in my details a little too late, I'll have money for PC parts. And my budget is like 50,000 Filipino pesos, which is like maybe $950 or 900. I don't know, actually. Decent amount, but it's also like almost my entire bank account, so it might be GG's. Now, I know PC videos are usually like, hey, here's a good PC, I'm gonna build it, here are the parts you should use. But if I'm gonna do the research and ask Reddit anyway, I might as well get flamed on YouTube too. So here are the parts I think I want, and I'll explain why first. Preface, this is me on like 2 days of research, so if you want to flame me in the comments, please do. This is a conundrum on what CPU do I get. Now, my main priority is editing faster and being able to handle like a big ass timeline and not feel like my hitbox is about to explode after I use After Effects, right? I've heard Intel is better for editing because it has quick sync or something, but also people online just seem to hate Intel, so I don't know. For games, I'm really just gonna be probably playing like League of Legends and like random ass indie games, so I really don't need like a big GPU, right? But maybe I'd want to be pretentious and make video essays on like the really high-end AAA RPGs, you know, like the Expedition 33s or the Balding Gaze, and maybe stream it. So my question is, how much can I cheap out on the GPU? Because editing is like a more CPU heavy task, right? So I don't need like a good GPU if I'm just gonna play some random ass games, right? The CPUs I'm looking at are either like the 13 or 14 600K or the Ryzen 9 600X, which are around 14,000 pesos. And are these like good picks for like my budget? Because that's around what I want to spend on a CPU. So which one should I pick? Or maybe you could just recommend a better one in that price range. And if you're gonna comment which one I should pick, do let me know the rationale why, so I know like what to look at when I'm picking out these parts. Because like, right, you need like more cores or something for editing, and like there was something else I've like driver speed or something, I forget. So plus like a motherboard and the RAM and the SSD and the fans, and I think I gotta get like a Mr. Freezer cooler if I'm getting Intel, because people say like it goes like hotter than the sun or something. I don't know. Is it like I need like a double tower cooler? Dude, double tower? I didn't know coolers, like you call them towers. That's cool. It's like League of Legends. Never mind. Also, what is a good RAM speed? People are saying like under 6,000 is criminal, but I don't know if that number is a meme. And the motherboard, is anything other than like the chip that it can take matter? Like, which motherboard can take which type of CPU is the only thing that matters, right? Like, does the CPU matter for the DDR, or is it just a motherboard thing? And I think all those parts are like between like in total 15 and 20,000 together. So that makes my budget, like I've consumed 35k, which leaves me 15k for a GPU. I don't really think I need a good one. So around that price range is like the RTX 5050, an AMD 6600, I think. And I think I found a 3060 in that price range. But is that like criminal to pair one of those CPUs with this GPU? If what I want to be doing most of the time is editing anyway, and maybe playing Elden Ring and be able to stream it? Yeah, that's a question. Like, let me know if I'm crazy or not. Also, does the VRAM of the GPU matter for editing? I heard people say like you should get more VRAM if you're editing more things, but I don't know what the like science behind that is. So yeah. Also, I'll put it out there, I will not be caring about how ugly this thing looks. If I stick this in some ugly ass case with mismatched wires and like every part is a different color of the rainbow, I do not care. Who am I going to impress with this PC, by the way? I get no huzz. It's not like I go outside enough to find a girl that appreciates a PC, because like the girls that do are probably staying inside like me, so they have like extremely low spawn rate anyway. And the bros can count on me for so much worse than having some piss color PC. And I personally do not care for how it looks. So I want y'all to know that. Oh, and I'll also probably be ordering everything online, so I guess it's also a test to see for the Filipino people in chat if anything breaks when I order it online and if delivery is like fine, you know. So I'm probably gonna be recording it all so I can like return it in case it's faulty. So since I'm recording the like unboxing anyway, I might as well record the building for you all, right? If that's something you all want to see, just like let me know. Even if I'm not recording it, I want to just like raw dog it without asking help from like my friends that know or something. Like just some people I asked were like, it's like building adult Legos, and I was like, well, if I can follow a Lego manual, then like I can just watch Linus Tips how to build a PC, and I'll be fine, right? Like I don't know, I don't even know what I'm doing it for. It's just ego content. Like, yeah, you know what? That's smart. Let me just throw away my entire like net worth on a PC and then break it for a video. That'll go well, right? But yeah. This is really just a poorly disguised update video. As fun as editing the Jagura video is, I'm kinda excited to get back into this high-octane brain rot style video. Like, I really wanted to do like a lot of long-form video essays because I think that's the meta, and I have fun doing them. But the box refuses to like render things that are an hour long, maybe because of the amount of files that has to move around. I don't know what the deal is, but I guess I have to stay shorter. So I guess I'll have a lot more free time. And look, what I'm getting at is, maybe since I'm more free, I'll upload like every day or every 2 days or every 3 days, or maybe I'll try doing that and then get burnt out in the first week like I always do. But yeah, I don't know. I just think I really miss like doing these kind of videos after doing editing Jagura for like 3 months. That video will come out after I get my new PC and I move all the files there. It'll take me like another 2 weeks after that or something. So when that happens, yes. I also low-key, when I get my PC, want to stream, but you guys can tell me if I'm just, you know, in chopped and I shouldn't do that. But like, I have like a cooked attention span. Like if it's not, like even if I'm video editing, it's still cooked. So I kind of want to like learn how to be able to sit at the PC again for like 4 hours and just like play games. Or, you know, do something, because that's gonna fix my attention span, right? But anyway, that's all I have. This if you have any comments on it, do let me know in the comments, as you would. Anyway, bye bye.